everyone, I got my big box O makeup today from all of the holiday releases. The early release that we got as VIB Rouges, my big box of stuff came in today. So we're gonna have a little bit of a Fenty beauty party today. I had not been interested in this brand. Of course, I just can't get into these celebrity brands like this. I feel like they're, gimmicky a lot of times. Hadn't been looking forward to this or anything at all. Didn't really know even very much about it. And then when it came out, I went and explored it at the store. Still was not real thrilled. And then I got a sample yesterday in the mail of the new Fenty Beauty Foundation. It's a soft matte filtered look foundation. I have it on and I don't know whether to love it or hate it. So we're going to go through that. I've also got a Fenty Beauty dual highlighter, and I've got something new from Kat Von D and something new from Pat McGrath Labs. So this Fenty Beauty Foundation, this is a soft matte. It's a filter, sort of soft filter, soft focus look. And it is full coverage. I tried it on for the first time today. The color I'm wearing is number 150, if you can believe that. It starts at 100 and it goes up from there. Can you believe I wear a 150 out of 100? I mean, you'd think I'd be a -0, right? Well, this is the 150. It's a very neutral color. So it goes 100, 110, 120, 130, like that. And a huge range of colors. Huge, biggest range of foundation colors I think I've ever seen. Incredible. So when I first put this on the back of my hand in a store, in Sephora, I thought it was very thick, dry, heavy, super matte looking. I didn't like it. I thought this is not for me. But then when I got a sample and I tried it on, I can't tell if I like it or not. So at home here in my home lighting, back here in my makeup studio, I think it looks really good on. It is full coverage. I appreciate that. I did put it on in a full coverage way today. I used my Bare Minerals Bare Pro domed kind of brush, which is very similar to the brush that they do recommend you use with this Fenty Beauty product. They have a brush that's very similar to this that they sell. So I used this, I put it on today, and in this lighting it looks very dewy. It does not look dry, it doesn't look heavy, cakey, any of those things. But when I went out today and I was looking at it in various other lights, namely Sephora's lights, it looked terrible. It looked dry, heavy, thick, cakey, and extremely matte. I don't know why it is doing different things in different lights. I haven't really had a foundation that does that. I love the full coverage on it though. It is definitely covering all of my imperfections. So I don't know whether I love it or not. I guess I'm going to, give it another day and see how it goes. I did apply it with came with a sample of the primer. Here's what the primer looks like. The primer is a very lotiony feel. It's one of those kind of lotion primers. And it is a nice sort of thick, emollient, lotiony feel, but it is heavily perfumed. The primer is. The foundation is not. The primer is heavily perfumed. It's so heavily perfumed. I think if you wear perfume, it's going to be competing with your perfume. It is that heavy. It did fade. It took a while. It took a couple hours before I could not smell it anymore. But that really bothers me about that. I can't do scents like that. Here is the actual foundation, the number 150. Put some on the back of my hand. I don't know. It just looks different in different lights. I don't understand. I have other primers I can use it with that are not scented, that are lotiony type primers. I'm not real big on primers. They don't do a whole lot for me. But if it's going to make it look dewy, I will wear a lotiony looking primer. Thinking about getting the full size in this because I really like the coverage. I really like how natural it looks in this light. But in other lights, the lights at Sephora were just making it look so bad. They were making it look so bad, I was like, oh my God, I gotta get home and wash this off. I've got to wash it off. So that's just my take on it for now. I don't really know if I love it or not, but I think I am gonna get the full size and continue to try it out and see if it does change in different lights. I don't know. One thing is though, I've had this on for probably 5 hours now. 5 hours, and look how good it looks. I mean, it's not going anywhere. It's not moving, it's not budging, it's not caking up, it's not fading in any of my usual spots. I usually lose it around here. Something else from Fenty Beauty today. This is the Killawatt Freestyle Highlighter Duo. This is very, very interesting. So they have a variety of colors in this. If you can see, let me turn down the light here. This is a pink sort of opalescent package. It's got a pink opalescence to it. So the color I got was the lightest one. This is the lightest shade duo that they have. One side is called Lightning Dust and the other one is called Fire Crystal. Perfect highlighter names, makes me want to buy them. So this is a very different but very, I think, useful type of duo highlighter. What it is, you get two highlighters in one. One side is rather smooth and kind of has a creamy feel. It's not a cream product, but it has a cream. It's a powder that feels creamy. And then you have an actual powder highlighter side that is more bold. So you have more of a subtle highlighter and then more of a bold highlighter here. The way I use this today, and I really, really like these colors. This is like a white gold, maybe. The way I used this today was I put the subtle side on using my finger. I put that on my cheekbone and I put it on my bridge of my nose, and I did my highlighting on my forehead and my chin. This is a more subtle highlight. It's a more subtle color and it's smoother. The only problem is immediately you get that hard crust on it. Can you see it? Because it is so smooth, immediately you get the hard crust on it. That's from barely touching it. That's just from today. So you get that hard crust pretty quick. But here is the more subtle one, and then I'll show you the more glittery. It's not really glittery, it's just more sparkle for more of a strident highlight there. I'll put these side by side on my hand. You can see how much more subtle. Look how much more subtle this one is. Really metallic, really reflective. I think these are beautiful together. I loved putting the layer of the more creamy one on first, and then putting the more shiny or the more out there bold color on top. I love the names and I like the texture of these. I picked up a product today from Kat Von D. These are the Glimmer Veils. This is the most reasonable looking color out of the lot. They have black, they have blue, they have green, they have bright red, they have a flaming orangey red. All of those colors were not for me. The black one is gorgeous though. I don't know what I'd do with it, but it's beautiful. What I liked about this is that it gives you a subtle, you can do subtle with these. You don't have to do full on, wild, crazy. You can do subtle. See what I did today? I did a liquid lipstick. I used Dior's Jungle Matte. And then I just dotted a little bit of this color in the middle and started working it through the middle. I think I could even have put it in smaller of an area there. I think I kind of went too far with it, but I was having fun. This is a different kind of product. It's not just a glitter. It's not a glitter gloss. It's one of those wet feeling, watery feeling substances that has the glitter in it. Very, very similar to the Urban Decay Vice glitter lip top coats. This is very, very gold, but it's so pretty. Look at how pretty that is on the doe foot. So you can put this on as light or as heavy as you'd like, but I think it's really good as a top coat, as a topper. What I like the most about it is you can do subtle with it, and I also love the fact that it's not chunks of glitter and they're not falling off your lips. Definitely not chunks of glitter here. It's one of those that's going to look streaky and watery because it's a top coat. So you're going to put this on top of something else. I like using this style much better than using a glitter gloss on top of something. This stays on just forever like this. It dries down, it stays on forever. It's not a gloss that's going to evaporate, and it doesn't have pieces of glitter that you're going to be chewing on or that are going to be raining down off your lips. Really like this one. I just, other colors are just going to be too bright for me, but I think this gold is kind of universally flattering. And one more thing, Pat McGrath Labs Luxe Trance lipstick. These are a matte lipstick. It's a new line of them. They have 3 new holiday colors. This is one of the holiday colors, and this one's called Donatella number 401. Beautiful heavy duty packaging here, luxe packaging. There's 3 shades of this new holiday. This one's sort of just your standard mauve pink. Very smooth and very long wearing on these. Very nice long wear on these. I had this on earlier today. It wore quite a while. So pretty color. That's the most nude of the two other holiday colors. Are kind of, they're more like a dark red and a bright red or something like that. And talk about being extra. Look at the packaging that this came in. This is extra. Okay, so this is what it looks like. It has a glittery, and it's a box. And look at this. They've done this whole envelope tie thing on here. Yeah, kind of a little overboard, I think, but you know, they're extreme in a lot of ways. So that is what I have for you today, but I have many, many things. I have a new Holiday Smashbox Trio. I have a new triple quad. I have a new highlighter quad from Milk Makeup. I have from Becca a new eyeshadow palette. Yes, look at that, nudes, love it. I will be showing you some Tarte things. Look at how pretty this is. These are eyeshadows. And a new Tarte blush palette and whatever else I can find. And of course, more stuff on the way, including, I did it. I went ahead and ordered the Natasha Denona Lila Palette because it's full of purples and I love purple. So when I get that, that's going to be the first thing I do is put that purple palette on and show it to you. So thanks for joining me, and I hope you have fun with your Fenty beauty.